I feel like we should talk some feel-good fragrances. Some feel-good summer vacation fragrances. How many of us are feeling good? I know I am. We've got some 80 to almost 90 degree weather coming up this upcoming week, which in May is not something that we get often. So let's cheers to that, and let's talk about some summer vacation fragrances. Everyone plans vacations differently. You know, some like to take them kind of in the off season of summer when it's warm, but not, you know, when kids are out of school where things are really busy. Others, their schedule, of course, doesn't align to that, so they're trying to plan stuff in kind of the peak time, June, July, beginning of August. And so I wanted to go ahead and just throw this video out there now. If you guys are looking to pick up some summer fresh fragrances that feel good, that are uplifting, that most importantly you can make some amazing memories with and also not spend a lot of money, we've got 8 of them here. You know, what's so cool about these is, you know, they are cheap, they're easy to pick up. You can get them pretty much everywhere online on discounters for under $40, all of these here. And, you know, you can buy these and solely wear them for vacations. You know, if you take an annual trip in the summer each year, you could designate this fragrance or these group of fragrances just for that. And anytime after you decide to pick up your bottle and you smell it, you're immediately transported to those memories, those fun times. It's really a cool thing. Scent memory is so powerful. So let's go ahead and talk about these here. 8 fragrances, great for summer vacations. Every time I smell these, I think of summer fun. And hey, they're all affordable. Let's start it off with one of my all-time favorites. This could not be a video without this one. It's Tommy Bahama Set Sail St. Bart's. Now, the name sounds cool. The price sounds even better. The bottle looks cool. But then when you hear the note breakdown, tequila, lime, and salt, along with guava and watery notes, that pretty much sells itself. This is the ultimate summer vacation fragrance for about $20 online. Now, it's an eau de cologne, and people, believe it or not, complain about the performance. And I guess it's okay to be dissatisfied with the performance of this one. But again, we're going off the fact that this is $20 for 100 milliliters. You can grab this one and drench yourself in this one every single day, and believe it or not, it'll take you a while to put a dent in the bottle. I've had this one for years. I wear it heavily, you know, on trips and stuff, and I've got plenty. It really goes a long way, 100 milliliters of this one. And for the price, why would you complain? This stuff is amazing. Let's go to another cheapie here. Again, these are all cheap, but this one you can have for, you know, well under $40. It's Abercrombie & Fitch First Instinct Eau de Toilette. We've got melon, woods, and pepper. It's all about the melon note. That's kind of what gives it this tropical type of smell that we're gravitating towards here. It smells fantastic. It's going to be on the more playful side. It is an Abercrombie & Fitch after all, but it's really, really nice. If you want something that's easygoing, if you just want something that is just fun and playful, whether it be for yourself or maybe you have a younger guy in your life, whether it be your son or someone nearby that you just want to give a gift to for that particular vacation, this would also work great. It's a 100 milliliter bottle for usually around $30, sometimes a bit less if you get a tester. That's a lot of juice. It's another one where you invest 30 bucks, it'll go a long ways, especially if you're just using it for vacations and summer trips and that sort of thing. It's an outrageous bang for your buck. We're going to go to one of my other all-time favorites. This DNA is amazing for me personally. It's not for everybody, but it is RASASI HAWAS. And you notice I had to put my hand up immediately because this does have the tendency to distort your face heavily. If you look through the bottle, most people don't even notice that because they're not recording themselves. But, you know, it'll definitely make things look a little bit weird, so I try to avoid showing that when possible. This one's got plum, bergamot, watery notes, you know, ambergris, ambroxan, whatever. This DNA is so playful. Whenever I think of a fun summertime fragrance, a summer activities scent, this is what I think of, and vice versa. Whenever I smell this, I also think of those things. I mean, this one just ties in so well, and I mean, this is a scent that is so easy to make great memories with. Now, the main selling point for this one out of all of these here is you can get it for about $39, 100 milliliter. Also, the best performing out of the entire list. I'll just put that out there right now. If you were looking for a beast mode affordable summer scent, this is going to be the one you want to go for. A lot of these here performance is going to be just kind of in the middle. Not this one though. It's strong. I mean, I get every bit of 12 hours out of this one. It projects strong, especially in the heat. This is nothing to scoff about or laugh about in terms of performance because it works great. So if you're here for the strongest one, this is going to be it. If you want something kind of unique in a way, I will go to this one. It's Lacoste L'Homme Intense. So this one has orange, mandarin orange, rhubarb, ginger, musk, some woods. It's a creamy orange, basically, with a little bit of a spiciness. And it smells fantastic. Big fan of this one. I like the original. I also like the Intense. The Intense is a little bit more rich. It's going to be better performing overall. But you also can't go wrong with the original either. What's nice is price-wise, both are going to be in the same category. You can still get the Intense 100 mil for at or slightly below $40, placing this one in a really competitive spot here for summer fragrances. Performance is better than the original, like I mentioned, but it's still not going to be a beast mode scent. You know, it's not going to be on the level of HAWAS or you know, things like that where they just go crazy. It's still a moderate performer. It gets the job done. It'll get you through a summer afternoon, no problem. And it just has this uplifting, feel good, I don't know, summertime mood about it that is really hard to beat, and it's also hard to replicate. You know, there aren't too many other things out there that smell like this one, so it has a lot going for it. Let's go to this one next. We have Guess Seductive Homme Blue, another cheapie. This is going to be at about $20, so making it one of the most affordable here in this video. This one has sea notes, cardamom, sand, and pepper. I had to throw that in there. Yes, it's a real note. It's on FRAGRANCEBUY and everything. Great atomizer too for 20 bucks. Sand. Do you smell sand? No, but you know, you do smell the sea notes. It kind of has a little bit of a slight suntan, freshly washed beach towels type of smell. Sounds very weird, strange for sure. But I mean, really smell it. If this doesn't transport you to the condo, you're getting everything packed up and just getting ready to walk out to the beach, I don't know what will. You know, it's got that kind of blue smell, the out of the shower, clean, refreshed smell with a little bit of a tropical twist thrown in there. It has a really nice theme to it, and for the price, it's really hard to beat. And kind of following a similar idea here, we have Antonio Banderas, the Icon. This one's an eau de toilette. And we've got grapefruit, clary sage, lavender, and pepper. So, you know, this one is going to be another great atomizer. Kind of a blue fragrance inspired thing. Okay, it really is. I'm not going to try to sugarcoat it. It has similarities to some of the big blues out there, the popular ones, Sauvage, Dylan Blue, whatever. But also, of course, it's not a one-to-one clone of any of those. There are differences, and that's where this one comes into play. First of all, price point is going to be really the kind of the cheapest blue fragrance now. Atlantique is discontinued, price is going up. Dylan Blue, typically $50, 100 mil, kind of the standard going rate. Maybe you can knock a couple bucks off if you get a tester, but a lot of people like to get full presentation for the cap. Dylan Blue doesn't come with the cap if you get a tester, so typically $48, $50, 100 mil. This one's going to be about $40 on the money, a little bit less for 100 mil, kind of placing it in, again, the most affordable spot for a standard blue fragrance smell. But what I like about this one is it has kind of a different playful aspect to it, you know, a little bit more of a slight kind of oceanic summertime smell. You know, the blue fragrances across the board are kind of all year rounders, aside from like Atlantique, which has the sea notes, but again, that one's discontinued. This is kind of going to be your next best bet to kind of give you a similar feeling while also not being exactly the same. Second to last fragrance here, we have Bentley for Men AZURE. Violet leaf, pineapple, tangerine, or just a couple of the notes. There's a good amount in this one here. It's a Bentley for Men, so $30, 100 mil is going to be kind of the standard going rate for this one. Same with all of them. And it smells really, really nice and uplifting. If you compare this, of course, to Bentley for Men, the original, and intense and absolute. This one's going to not be nearly as challenging or unique as those. This is going to be a more fresher take. Now, what's nice about this one compared to like Silver Lake, for example, is one, the price point, it's more affordable, and two, Silver Lake has an Acqua di Gio Profondo comparison there, pretty strong comparison. This one does not. It's kind of more of its own thing. It's off in its own world. It's going to be the summer vacation scent for the dad. Okay, it has a little bit more of a mature smell to it. Of course, any age can pull this one off. But a lot of these are going to be probably more for either a teenage guy or an early 20s guy, or a guy who doesn't care if he smells maybe a bit youthful. It's not a bad thing. But basically what I'm getting at is if you want something more mature, this is probably going to be the most mature out of all of them here. Great option for a low cost. We're going to end this one with a Summer Gourmand, a summer date night scent. You know, I mean, if you're able to get away for a little while, if you got kids, or able to sneak off, go to a nice dinner with your wife or whatever, or it's just you and your wife or girlfriend or partner or whoever on the trip by yourselves, and you want to throw in kind of an evening summer date night scent. Because let's be real, you know, a lot of the activities happen during the day. You want something as fresh as possible. But the night, you know, still keeps going. Night can start around 9 or 10 p.m., right? And you can keep on going by the time the sun goes down. So if you want something a little bit sweet, I would go for this one right here, KENZO AQUA. Bottle looks super slick. Love the KENZO bottles, and the blue on this one with the clear sides is very attractive. This one has watery notes, hazelnut green notes, and tonka bean is just a few. You're noticing some differences here. A lot of people would immediately look at that note breakdown and be like, oh, nope, not a summer fragrance. It's not your typical aqua or aquatic. It's not even aquatic, but they call it aqua. It could be misleading, so something to look into. But in terms of a summer evening scent, if you want some sweetness, some richness, a little bit of depth, but also still kind of maintaining this vacation type of smell, this is a really nice spot. You can get this one for around the 30, upper 30 to lower 40 range, still putting it in that price point here. And all things considered, for a summer date night scent on a vacation, this one's really nice. Alrighty guys, that's going to do it for me. 8 cheap men's fragrances that are built for a summer vacation. I mean, if you're in the mood, trying to start doing some shopping and getting some scents to take with you on trips this year, these are going to have you covered all the way through. We'll provide links to all these down below so you can get them for the best possible prices. That's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you tomorrow with another one. Take care.